Hey guys, it's Milka. Welcome back to my channel, NutAeum. We're in a bit of a different setting today, but 'tis the circumstance. And today's reading is going to be all about what makes you special and why you are so special, okay? We've got 4 groups to choose from. Before I show you the cards a little closer, I do want to do my little shameless self-plug. I'm not wearing a bracelet at the moment, but I do sell custom crystal bracelets that are tuned with Reiki, light language, and they're tuned to your personal energy. They are completely custom, so all of the crystals are intuitively chosen to aid you with what would be best aligned with your energy and to aid you in creating or pursuing or having more of the thing that you would like. So you would send me a request of what it is that you want to embody more or what you're trying to attract or manifest into your life, and I would select the crystals that are based off of all of those things, the type of healing that you would like to have, if there's specific chakras that you would like to work on, if it's mainly just for protection, so all of those things. And I create a custom bracelet for you guys, and yes, 'tis a fun experience. So if you guys are interested in one of those, or if you're interested in one of my personal private readings, my PP reading, my P square readings, okay, let's not call it a PP reading though. Not PP readings. You can also reach out to me. All of the information will be in the description box below, so either through the contacts page on my website or through my email. Without further ado, let's get into the reading. So the first group, we've got the empty room. For group 2, we have the orphan. For group 3, we have the forest. And for group 4, we have the healer. All right, you guys, I'm going to give you a moment to pick your group, and I shall see you at your reading. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the empty room. I just finished shuffling your cards, so let's get right into it. Honestly, because you guys chose the empty room, I really feel like, because this whole reading is about why you guys are so special, right? What makes you so special. And with the empty room, I feel like you guys are super imaginative, super creative. You have a very rich inner world, and the possibilities for what you can truly accomplish are limitless. I feel like the only person limiting you is you right now, okay? But you guys have a lot that you are capable of. So let's get into your reading. We've got 10 of Pentacles. I'll move this a little more. And let me ring the singing bowl, actually. There we go. The 2 of Swords. The 10 of Wands. Justice. The 4 of Wands. Temperance. The 6 of Swords. The 4 of Coins. The King of Swords, so the Shah of Swords. The 2 of Cups. And the Poet, with light attribute being expresses soul insights in symbolic language, and shadow attribute turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Okie dokie. Yeah, one of the things that I think is so special about you is how how deep you are. You guys are so intellectual. You are so intelligent, and for someone who's been through so much, you are so full of hope. There's something very artistic about you, and I know we got poet, but I was getting that even from the empty room. There's something so creative. Like, you guys have a limitless possibility to accomplish anything that you want. I feel like this empty room, you guys on some level are like a blank canvas. A blank canvas. You're a blank canvas. And yeah, so I just feel like that's something that is really special about you. Another thing that's really special about you guys is you are, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm seeing a lot of seclusion, right? But through the seclusion, you've learned how to keep people in your life that are worthy of being kept, and how to let go or not even bother entertaining people that do not serve your highest good, right? You've managed to find a balance, okay? You've managed to find a balance. And again, like, your creativity is just coming through so strongly. I feel like you guys are able to come up with like fun games and activities, and I wouldn't be surprised if you guys end up publishing something at some point in your life, whether it's music or maybe you make cards, you know, maybe you make tarot cards, oracle cards, or you're publishing works of art or publishing a book. Sorry, my throat just went into, sorry guys, I need water. 1 second. That was like a dry heave. It was kind of painful. But yeah, it's interesting, right? Because as I'm talking about you guys publishing something, and whenever you publish something, you're expressing, right? It's a form of expression. Creativity and art is a form of expression. And my throat went, oh, you thought you had air to talk? Nah. So I feel like that's something that in general you guys are overcoming in this lifetime, is your ability to speak and show yourselves, show up for yourselves, right? But again, you guys are so limitless. Like, you may even be a group where you may not know what you want to do with your life because there's so many options. And let me tell you, I know this is an annoying answer, but you can do them all. You can do them all. If you want to write a book and you want to have, an art exhibit, and you want to make music and you want to create films, you can do it all. You genuinely have the capacity and the capability and the creativity and imagination to, yes, confirmation, to accomplish all of those things. It's not about what you have to choose to do. It's about starting with one thing and then adding all those other things, you know, as time goes on. So I feel like you guys also are very emotionally intelligent. Like, I know I mentioned you guys are very intellectual, but I feel like you're also emotionally extremely intelligent. You understand how people operate. You understand where people are coming from. And because of that, you're able to be somebody who is supportive and kind, and most important, compassionate and empathic, right? I feel like you guys in general are empaths, but you also have a great sense of empathy. I also feel like, yeah, something that is extremely admirable about you guys is your sense of hope. I feel like even though things are hard and times are hard, there's this little hope in you that just lives on. And it's funny, right? Because you have the star on the bottom here, and you have the star on the bottom here too. You guys got the star twice. You guys are so full of hope, and you don't stop dreaming and wishing no matter what the circumstances. I feel like life has sort of, when in your childhood or in your earlier years, you know, you could have had these moments or these experiences that made you want to isolate yourself as a form of avoiding conflict, right? But because you've isolated yourself, this new worlds, right? There's more than one. We're born. And something about your creativity and your imagination, it just helps you to keep hope and faith alive. And it is one of the most beautiful things, because a lot of people who go through what you experienced would just stop having hope. But you guys have found a way to deal with it by turning it into creativity, by turning it into art, by still dreaming, right? Like dreaming of something better. And dreaming of something better gives you this, it just shows that you guys have even the slightest smidgen of hope that this genuinely can happen for you. And it can, and it will. All it takes from you guys is just to take action, right? Because I feel like there's a little bit of indecisiveness in regards to how to start, where to start, what to choose. But all is going to be okay, okay? Let's see what else I can get before we move into the oracle cards. I also feel like, yeah, you guys are just so compassionate. Like, you guys are so kind. And again, like, I'm getting your logical mind is so, like, it's so quick, you know? You're such a quick thinker. You're so, not just your, like, your mind is so quick, you know? I feel like you guys have a good sense of humor. Some of you may have a dark sense of humor. Like, you may like dark comedy. But I feel like you guys have a very intelligent sense of humor. Like, I'm not seeing you guys laughing as much about like stupid things, you know, like things that like the majority of people would laugh at. You'd be like, this is stupid. Somebody fell on the floor. Okay. Like, this is considered real comedy gold. Like, I don't think so, you know? And then let's get into your oracle cards now. Well, actually, let me see if I can get anything else. You know what, with the King of Swords and the Justice, another thing that makes you so special is you've been wronged before, right? At this point, who hasn't, honestly? But the way that you handle that, you guys are so fair. You're a fair judge. Like I was saying, you have empathy, you have compassion. You're very understanding. You're very kind, and you are very fair. You're very fair, regardless of how you personally feel about a person or a situation. You don't let that cloud your judgment. You still come across as very fair. Okay, now let's get into your cards. So we have, be clear on what you want. Interesting. Put action to your goals. Make them a reality. Were we not just talking about this, you guys? We were just talking about the fact that you guys have infinite possibilities and you're having a little bit of this indecisiveness going on. But it's okay, because you can literally accomplish all of those things. I'm telling you, you have the ability to do so. The only thing that you need is to just start on one thing. Just start anything. What brings you the most immediate joy? What gets you the most excited in this particular moment? Or what do you think is the most possible for you to start right now? And just do it, because you guys have many gifts, many talents. You don't have to choose just one, but for now, pick one that you can start with, and then you can start adding all the other stuff after, okay? Once you get a little more comfortable with it. Then we see with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. I feel like you guys also have like this this goal to want to help the world. Like, you want to help people. You know, you don't want to just exist or just do something just for the sake of doing it. For you, it's got to be contributing to the beings of Earth on some level, you know, whether it's humans or all the other beings of this planet, like animals and whatnot, you know. I feel like you guys are all, or just the planet itself, you guys are all about a cause, all about making a contribution, right? And again, there seems to be like justice as well that comes through. So yeah, I feel like that's another thing. And again, with the see with your heart, like, you guys are fair. You can see the truth of the situation and the motivation behind people's actions, you know, which makes it hard for you to really blame a lot of people. because then you'll get upset, but then you'll be like, yeah, but this and this and this, and this is probably why this happened, and this is probably why they did this, and all, and like you get it, you know. And that being said, you guys are really against injustice, like really against injustice. Then you have you. Oh my gosh, you guys, I swear I did not look at any of these cards, okay? You are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. Did I not say that from the beginning? Literally from the beginning, and then the be clear on what you want, and you, I mean, I'm blown away. Sometimes I am amazed. You know, I've been doing this for a little bit now, for a while now, and even I am still amazed at how stuff comes up sometimes. Like, also, aren't these cards so beautiful? I don't know how well you can see it with the light. I hope it's not like washing out everything. Let me see if I can actually adjust it. 1 second. Well, that doesn't help at all, does it? I guess this is better than nothing. Well, this is the best I can do. Sorry, guys. All right, anyway. Yes, so I mean, this speaks for itself. Like, I literally have no words. And then we have Viua, angel of willpower and new beginnings, motivation. Oh my goodness, motivation, ambition, new start, aspirations, new projects, attaining goals. I infuse you with creative passion and energy to start and successfully complete new projects. Amazonite, today's the day, success. You guys, I mean, wow. Just wow. It's your time, okay? And 47 is 11, right? So you have 47 here, as well as Mars, Jupiter, and Aries. Like, you guys, it is your I mean, yeah, it is your time. Your time, okay? It's your time to shine. There's no need to dilly-dally. You guys are so unique. You're so creative. I mean, look, you also have Uranus. As well as the new moon and the full moon. Okay, the new moon and the full moon. I mean, this is all encompassing, right? The new moon, you're constantly creating new ideas, new thoughts, new processes. The full moon, it's the fulfillment, the fruition of all of those things. And Uranus is all about change and uniqueness. Like, you guys have the most incredible concepts and ideas. Maybe you want to design an app. Maybe, like, it's good. It's so good. You guys, you're so unique. You're so creative, okay? And you're so kind and caring and compassionate, and you know what people want. And you're going to genuinely be helping people. All you have to do is go for it. Go for something. Okay, and then it's gonna come to you. This kind of turned out into being a little bit of a call out, I will say. Wait, whoa, I caught the dice. But like, that's what's, it's just because you're so special, just period. You're like, what is special about you? You're special, you know? Like, your creativity, your uniqueness, and your empathy, and the way that you can understand people's minds. Okay, and that is gonna bring you so much success. You just have to go for it. Okay. Then finally we have 3, 8, ooh, 38 is also 11, or 83. Jupiter again, and Virgo. Jupiter coming up twice here. Jupiter is all about expansion, right? It is all about expansion. 11 coming through again with the 38 and the 47. For me, that is again, and then you have 2 10s and a 2 in between, right? So 1 and 1 with the 10s equals 2. So, and the 4 of Wands, that's also like an 11-11 card. So I feel like you guys are, and Justice is an 11 card, right? So there's a lot of 11 like energy here. A lot of numbers. Numbers are big with you guys. And I feel as though with this whole Jupiter thing coming through a couple of times now, it's just talking about, like, this is your time to expand. This is you guys are in the perfect divine timing to just go for it. Just go. You've got the green light. It's literally green right here, right? You've got the green light. It is go time. just go for something. Even if it is poetry, like just post something on what is it called, Wattpad or something, or like the people on Instagram do. Literally in your notes, write down a poem, screenshot it, then post it on Instagram. Just start with one thing. You don't have to feel like it's the end all be all, right? You're going to be adding all those things because you guys are good at so many different unique things, and you're going to find ways of integrating them all together in one platform or one media even, okay? Or one medium, I think. Yeah. Okay, you guys, that was your reading. It's a bit of a quicker one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you guys going to start? What are you committing to now? What are you finally going to explore that you've been wanting to go for a long time? Okay? And also I would appreciate, by the way, if you guys would subscribe to this channel, as I have lots of fun things planned for you guys, and it would be great if you could stay up to date. Thank you for your support, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Also, I do I sell private readings as well as custom crystal bracelets. So if you're interested in one of those, you can reach out to me either through the contacts page on my website or through my email. All right, now that is it for the day. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, group 1. Hey, group 2, welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the, I can pick it up, the Orphan card. And I just finished shuffling everything out, so I'm going to set this to the side and just let's get right into your reading. What makes you guys special? Off the bat, I feel like something that came through with you guys is you guys kind of suffer a little bit from imposter syndrome. You guys are so powerful. You're so I mean, if you, what is this? You guys have God on the bottom here, right? Literally God, benevolence, compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Okay, and then on the bottom of the thing of the deck here, you have, you are the breath. You are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. So, and then here you have on the bottom here, guardian of the divine light. Clear healing light, aids light workers, spiritual insight, patron of arts and sciences. And you have the 11th house here and protect here, right? You guys are so powerful, yet you do not see it. You are so capable and so powerful, and you have a great mission and purpose on this earth. And I feel like you guys just don't see it. But first, let me ring the singing bell for you. The singing bowl, sorry. And let me lay out your cards. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Empress. I mean, didn't I just say you guys are so powerful? We have the Page of Pentacles. Let me move this a little more. Boop. Boop. The Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness, you guys are just a beacon of light. The High Priestess, or Murshida, Daughter of Staffs, or the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords. Let's move it all down a little more. Adal, or Justice. How to, let's do this with your card, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Because we've got 2 more cards that we need to make room for. Oh my gosh, you know the song Endless Love? It is stuck in my head for some reason. It's like, my love. And especially the way that Chandler and Phoebe from Friends sing it. Like when they sing it really bad, you know? Like, I don't know why it's stuck in my head, and it's like their version of the song too. Like, I get the original a little bit, you know, like, oh man, I can't even remember the words to it, but I have a little bit of the original, and then once it goes into my endless love, you know, like, it's just, because that's what happened in the show, like, they kept being out of sync with, it's okay. Then we have addict with light attribute, helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Shadow attribute compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. And then you have mother, light attributes, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Shadow attributes, smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Ooh, wow, that's a powerful one. Instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. I never even thought of that. Okay, so it's funny, we have the orphan and then the independent, like the mother, right? Wow, you guys, oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, remember I said you are a beacon of light, and I was saying you guys are so powerful and you go through a lot of imposter syndrome for some odd reason, because you're, well, it's not odd, actually, it makes a lot of sense with you guys choosing the orphan card. You guys are such a light on this world. You are one of the ultimate light workers. You bring so much joy to this planet just by existing. That is what is special about you. You guys are so special, so unique, so powerful, and such a divine soul. I mean, we're all divine souls, but you guys are such a divine soul that literally your existence on this planet is you serving your purpose. That's how special your presence is. That's how special your light and your soul is, how special you are. Okay? You guys are so powerful. You're so compassionate. You are a joy, an absolute pleasure to be around. I feel like you guys are people that have experienced a lot of suffering, and especially in isolation, and it did not break you. I feel like similar to the first group, actually, there was a little bit of a similar message. It didn't break you. It made you inspired to be a force of light for others, even more so. Like, I feel like there's a saying of, you felt as though you didn't have a mother, so you became a mother to the world. You felt as though you didn't have a father, so you became a father to the world. Or you felt like you did not have your parents, and so now you choose to be the parent for the world. You guys are so incredibly, magnetically, majestically, beautifully special. I mean, you are this flame of passion. You are optimistic. You are exuberant. You have such a childlike joy and purity around you, while at the same time having this like very ancient wisdom about you as well. You literally, like, you have multiple beings on your side. You have a large spiritual team, okay? And I feel as though your spirit, and and you even have people that are of the light and of the dark coming through here, you know, like as part of your spiritual team. Like, you have beings that would not necessarily be considered like light beings on your side. You literally have like both sides, both like spectrums of existence, light and dark, on your side, behind, like as part of your team, protecting you, taking care of you, because you're that precious. Okay, you're that precious to the world that literally you bring some kind of great balance just by existing, that it serves both, well, obviously the light it serves, but it serves even the dark to have protection over you. That's how incredible you are. I feel like you guys could be almost like a self-help guru style. Like, I feel like you guys are really big into self-improvement, into self-help, into self-love. And you guys are really good at helping other people with that too. Now, that being said, you still got a little bit of ways to go, right? Because there is a part of you that has this imposter syndrome that sometimes does not feel good enough, but it's okay. It's a lifelong journey, and you guys have come very far. You know, who you were 9 years ago and who you are now, it's like lifetimes, okay? Lifetimes of change. I feel as though also, what else makes you guys special? You guys are like a shepherd for people too. People that are going through a dark time in their life, you are this beacon of light. You are a guiding star. Like you are divine. You are the presence of heaven on earth. Like your light is so vibrant, is so bright. No one cannot see it. Even when you were going through your darkest times, sorry guys, this area is very dusty and I'm moving my hands around and moving the dust. And it just collects. I don't know why it collects dust so easily. You can literally clean everything and the next day it's like a pile of dust. Give me a sec, I need to take a sip. But that being said, I also lost my train of thought. Sorry. But yeah, I also feel you guys help people to see what is special about them too. You really do uplift people. You appear in people's lives when they most need you. It's like a superpower, you know, and you don't even realize it because you're just living your life. You know, you're not there for the after effects of an encounter with you, right? So just one encounter with you can change people's lives, like puts them in a new direction in their life. But you won't realize this because you're not there afterwards. You know, you had your encounter and then you're gone, but you're like a blessing from divine, right? Like I was saying, you're like the presence of heaven on earth. You uplift the frequency and vibration and energy of this planet just by existing, by being here. You came to this planet just to be, because that is your purpose. That is your mission. That is how you uplift humanity and the vibrations of Gaia. You touch every soul that you encounter. Every being that you encounter, you have shifted their life. The scale, like the scope of their life and the trajectory of their life. I also feel as though, let's see, you guys are extremely intuitive. You are so connected to divine, even when you're not, like you just talk and all of it is channeled, you know? It's like you just think you're being you, but all of it is channeled. That is how connected you are with divine. That is how incredible your purpose, your mission, and your spirit is. You just exist, and that is all divine, you know? Like I don't even know how to break it down even more for you guys. I feel like if I just keep going, all I'm going to be doing is repeating myself. Also, I feel like you guys are hilarious. Okay, you're so funny. You bring joy wherever you go. You bring lightheartedness wherever you go. You bring laughter. Even if you're having an off day, you are just funny. You just, like, this is, like, you're having an off day. You don't even think you're being funny. You don't think you're making jokes. You're just tired, but you say something the way you normally do. And people just start cracking up around you. And you're like, wow, really? Like, I was tired. I wasn't even up in vibrations. And it's like, yeah, but it's just, like, it doesn't matter what you feel. Your soul is so magnetic. It's so massive. And you guys are so caring. You're so compassionate. You're so intuitive. You're also empaths. And I mean, just the fact that because of this whole abandonment thing, right? You guys now chose to, instead of being a victim, which you guys were in the past, let's be real, everybody goes through that phase, but you overcame it, right? With that whole like addiction to self-work and self-love stuff and all of this, right? Instead of staying in that victim mentality, in that hurt place, your action was, I don't want anyone else to ever experience this again. So I will strive to be the mother or the father or the parent that this world needs, that all of these orphans, that all of these hurt children need. You guys are so special. You're so incredible and amazing, and thank you for existing, for being. You guys are great, okay? All right, let's get into your oracle cards. So we have past life emotion lives in you. You are expressing more. It is releasing. Remember, love is the key. Love what you have in your life right now. I feel like some of you guys are preparing for a big move or a transition in your life. You are unlimited. The last group got this too. You are unlimited. What you create is unlimited. Be clear on what you want. Put action to your goals and make them a reality. And then you have Seraphiel, Archangel of the Resurrection, fire of purification, holiness, truth, and love increases faith, overcoming addiction. Overcoming addiction. That is funny because you have addict. I burn up blocks to ascension and turn the energy of negative emotions into productive actions you can take. Amber, very soon. Ask for help. The number 44, as well as, I believe that's Vesta. Don't remember what that is. And then Neptune. Then you have Simiel, angel of unconditional love. Relationship repair, heals broken hearts, tenderness, family unity, restores harmony. I foster harmonious relationships by filling hearts with compassion and love. I also help soulmates unite. Rhodochrosite, new moon, compromise. And this has Ceres, Eros, and Psyche, I think. And then you have Venus and Pluto. Okay. Give me a sec, you guys. Just organizing it here. Okay. With Pluto, I feel like you guys are, again, like healers, you know, with the whole like mother here and the angel of unconditional love. You guys are part of the angelic realm. Like, I feel like whoever clicked on this pile, you guys are part of the angelic realm. You have to be. Like, that is you have at some point existed with them or something. There is such a light about you. There's such a divinity about you. You guys are very high vibrational, high dimensional souls. And I feel like you guys were part of the angelic realm. Like, I think that's one of the few explanations that I can come up with such a divine conscious essence that you guys have. Past life emotion lives in you. I feel like part of what you guys are doing in this life is like a completion of a mission from a past life, where you guys had a similar goal, but I think it was easier for you guys to stay in that darkness, and I think that's what happened in that life. And so in this life, you are coming back to your light. You get the privilege of remembering who you are. It's going to be coming to you, okay? I also feel as though, sorry, let me make this even. Be clear on what you want. I think like that's talking about, one second. This is just talking about what you want out of life, I feel like. Not even career-wise, it's just what do you want out of life? The angels are really here for you. They're really here to try to give you everything that you want. You're supposed to have everything that you want in this life. You are unlimited. Like when we were talking about God, you are the breath. You are the guardian of the divine light, you know, the 11th house. Maybe you guys even have a lot of 11th house or Aquarius placements. You had protection. Like you guys are so amazing. Okay. And, I feel like you are meant to have the love of a lifetime. You're meant to have the career of a lifetime, the life of a lifetime. You know, you have no limitations beyond what you put on yourself. That's why it's the imposter syndrome that holds you back. You guys are meant to be going forward in your life. You're meant to be doing all the things that you imagine and dream of. And so much more. Like, I feel like there's so much that you guys can't even fathom for yourselves, that the universe, that God, that the angels have planned for you. It's just going to unfold. Your life is just going to constantly unfold and give you more reasons to be grateful for, because like, you guys are incredible. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, like, the universe has a plan for you. Your soul is too grand for them not to. And this plan is going to be continuing to unfold, and the angels are so highly with you. They're so protecting you and guiding you. And like I said, you guys have guides and team members from both sides, because that's how incredible your purpose, your mission is. That like, it keeps a balance enough for both sides to have to control. I'm not talking about like pure evil, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about like some of the more shadowy beings and stuff like that are even there to kind of guide and help you on this path. And they're not even trying to do it in an unjust way. Like, that's how your soul is unmessable with. You know, you guys have been very powerful beings in the past, okay? And that's why it's like these other beings are coming in to repay the favor, to help you guys in this lifetime. Remembering love is the key. I feel like this is just you guys tapping into your heart, to be honest with you. And Venus, it's just talking about love. You guys are so full of love. That's why I was saying you guys are like heaven on earth, because in my opinion, what God is, right? What the multiverse is, it is unconditional love. That is the fabric that weaves everything. That is how I perceive our multiverse, right? And with this Venus, that's what I'm getting. It's like you guys are that unconditional love. I mean, look, you even have, right, I forgot about this. I forgot this was here. Angel of unconditional love. Heals broken hearts, tenderness, like this. Oh my goodness, right. Nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life, with the mother archetype here, right? You guys are love. You are love. You are pure, divine, sacred, holy love. That is how you bring the presence of heaven on earth to this planet, by embodying it, by embodying this divine, sacred, holy, unconditional love. Okay. Final messages here. We have the number 8. We have Taurus. We have 11 again, and South Node. The South Node, I feel like, is talking about your past lives and also your past in this life. You had to experience all of the hard stuff, right? And I know you know this because you guys are really into self-help and all of this stuff. So you guys know that you had to experience this in order to become who you are now, for you to fulfill your mission and purpose, right? So that you can come from a place of understanding and kindness and compassion, because you had some form of experience with this kind of suffering. Again, with this 11, it's coming through doubly for me. It's coming through as the High Priestess, but it's also coming through as the 11th house and as Justice. You guys are like, again, you're so fair. Like you love, like, even if you're angry or upset with someone, you'll still say, I send them love, you know, like you don't consciously, unless everyone has an off moment, but you guys, even when you were kids, you didn't have bad thoughts about people. You wouldn't allow yourself to have bad thoughts about people. Like I said, everything that you do is channeled. Your guides have been with you since conception. So like, even when you were a kid and you're like, I guess I can't be it's because of how high vibrational your soul is, you know, from the beginning, you guys know. With the 8, I'm feeling the need to turn it this way, like an infinity, you know. And with the South Node, again, it's making me think of like the infinity, the past lives. And Taurus is also ruled by Venus, and it's giving me that unconditional, like that mothering love. I know Cancer is the mother sign, but the sign that represents like the zodiac mother, but I'm getting that from this Taurus here. This Taurus is giving me the Empress vibes, you know. But yeah, okay, wow, you guys are amazing. Group 2, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the reading. Do you guys find yourself actually wanting to mother the world because you felt like you didn't have a mother, or, you know, parents in general? I would also appreciate, by the way, if you guys did like the reading, if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you subscribe to my channel, because any support is just incredible. Thank you guys for existing, for doing what you do, and yeah, that was your reading group 2. If you guys are interested in a private or personal reading or in a custom crystal bracelet, you guys can reach out to me through the contacts page on my website or through the email, all in the description box below. But this is it for today, and I'm wishing you guys so much love and light. I love you guys. Ta-ta for now, group 2. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the Forest. I just finished shuffling your cards, so let's set this to the side. I'm going to ring the singing bowl, and we'll get right into your reading. So something that I wanted to mention from the start as well is, I know you guys chose the Forest, but I do feel like you guys have a very deep connection to the earth. And you're the type of people that if you do not have some kind of nature around you, you cannot, like, I feel like a lot of anxious energy, a lot of headaches, piercing headaches. Like, you guys could be really sensitive to like 5G and like electromagnetic waves and microwaves, right? I feel like you have a very sensitive body. So you guys have a sensitive body when it comes to, like, it kind of makes me think of clairsentience, right? Which is it's a form of intuition where your body is like giving you all of the insights, right? So like you get gut feelings, you get the feeling that's telling you something. You walk into the room and you sense the energy. If there's a lot of negative energy there, then like you could physically get sick or ill. I feel like you guys have sensitive bodies. But let's get into your reading. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. Use this here. The 4 of Swords. The 9 of Wands. The 7 of Pentacles. Let me see how we can fit everything. Boop. The 10 of Cups. The 7 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. Oh, you guys got a lot of swords. I have an idea. I had to do this in the last group too. Voila. Wait, there we go. You guys could have sensitive hearing as well. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Sensitive hearing, or some of you may even be a little bit hard of hearing. But your ears are coming through. Then we have Malika of Staves, which is the Queen of Wands. The 7 of Cups. The High Priestess, or Murshida. I think that's how it's pronounced, okay? So don't come for me if that isn't. Then you have Maut, which is death. I don't know if the T is supposed to be silent there. Is it Mau or Maut? And then Kuat, or strength, which is the number 8. And then you have this blank card. And servant, light attribute, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Shadow attribute, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. 1 second, guys. Let me just make room. Make way. Okay. So what is special about you? First of all, you guys are so nurturing and caring. I mean, I think the reason why you guys feel like a highly sensitive person, you know, like you were considered a highly sensitive child. You're a highly sensitive person. Your environment strong. I mean, everybody's environment impacts them, you know, but I feel like your environment strongly like impacts your well-being, like physically even. And even like you guys can't handle too many harsh chemicals, all of this stuff. Like your diet could be you may have to keep a stricter diet because you're sensitive to a lot of foods. You guys have a very kind and compassionate heart. I feel like you love, like I was saying, you guys have a connection to Gaia, to the earth, you know, and I feel like you love all of the earth's creatures. You guys feel like an animal lover, you know, you want to help animals. You probably would help animals in need. Maybe you would even go for the animals that nobody wants, because you're just so kind-hearted, you're so caring. You just want to love. You guys just want to love, you know, and you're like, oh, well, this person or this being, they could use some love and support, and no one else is doing it, I'll do it, you know. Another thing that makes you guys special, I feel like you guys have a very you guys have this inner peace. You're able to tap, again, it comes from your connection with the earth, but you guys are able to tap into this inner peace that many people struggle to access. You know, a lot of people in our world nowadays are go, action. Especially if they don't, like, if you guys don't live in the middle of the woods and you live in a city or around a lot of people, yeah, it's going to be hard to keep that inner peace, but there's something about you that is able to just tune into that inner calm naturally. You guys are able to calm your minds, and it's quite the special skill, I will say that. I also feel like you guys are the type to, like, you are practical while at the same time as being very intuitive. You guys are really intuitive, and I feel like there are things that, like, maybe somebody may say, I don't know, like they want to be a singer and they're like, I don't know how to go about this and this and how to make it happen, all of this stuff. But I feel like you guys, you know, it'll take time to get there. I will need to do this, and this. And even if I do those things, there's a good chance the first time around it won't work out, so I'll have to keep trying. Like, you know, and then you take the practical steps. So you guys are in it for the long haul. You may have to wait a little longer, but you guys are, but you get the result that you want, ultimately. It just comes to you because you guys are, you kind of put in the work and then you wait for it to come in, you know? I also feel as though, what else is special about you? You guys have the Four of Swords twice. The Four of Swords is a healing card. It's, again, that inner peace, that inner silence. You guys are really good at, like, going within, and you know when it's time to do the healing, to do the work. It's like you have nature within you, you know, because ow, my ear. Oh, didn't I say you guys have sensitive ears? Wow. But okay, anyway, excitement aside, that actually really hurt. But yeah, I feel like you guys need a lot of silence. Like, too much noise it causes chaos inside of you. And it makes it hard for you to find your peace and to tune into yourself. I feel like this is also how you guys are super intuitive, is because naturally you're able to keep this peace within you. You tune into, like, nature without being in nature. You have the energy of nature. I feel like a lot of people find it very soothing to be around you. I think that people may have taken advantage of you guys in the past because of your nurturing and gentle energy. So I see people, like, taking advantage of that, to be completely honest with you. But I think that you guys have started cutting out those people, so it's not really something that's happening currently in your lives as much. You value yourself a lot more now. And I think even when you were younger, you had a good understanding and grasp of, like, I'm not supposed to be experiencing this if somebody was mistreating you. You know, you didn't take it on as, oh, I might be getting it because I truly deserve. Like, a part of you always knew. Like, you seem very, like, there is a part of you that is very self-assured. And I think at some point you guys buried that part and allowed your ego to play. But now you're, like, you're really coming back into that place that is very self-assured. What else is so special about you, group 3? Again, I feel like you guys are, like, everybody's best friend. And what I mean by that is, like, anybody who gets to talk with you or interact with you just feel so like nurtured by you. They feel so comfortable, and like they can see you becoming their best friend. You have that kind of a vibe, you know? Like you make everybody feel comfortable around you. And that's actually a really special thing, because not many people can lower their guard, but you help people feel like they can lower their guard instantly around you. You guys just have that presence. Again, it's like the forest, right? It's like nature. It's authentic. There's an essence about you that is so genuine that it makes people genuine and caring and nurturing, and it makes people feel safe to lower their guard. I also feel like you guys are really creative. And with the fact that you guys have this like blank card, I feel like you guys are capable. You know, this is funny because this came through with the other groups as well, but I feel like you guys are really capable of accomplishing anything. And sometimes it can be a little scary to be like, what should I do now? You know, because I feel like there's a lot of present moment energy with you when you're at peace, you know? And so I feel like you guys have really learned to kind of just go with the flow. Like you'll start getting a little maybe anxious or something because of the environment around you, but then you'll simmer down, you'll calm down. And that really is a special skill. Not many people can just calm down on command. But yeah, with the strength here and this 10 of Cups, like I was saying before, I really do feel like you make people feel comfortable around you. Like they can call you, like they would be like, oh, I can see this person being my best friend. I can see this person being like adopted family, you know? You let people feel safe to open up. Maybe some of you guys are singers, because I keep humming. You guys are really good with sound. Like sound seems to be very big, so maybe some of you guys could be like sound healers, or into sound healing, or into like frequency stuff, singing bowls. I was gonna say pitchforks. I meant tuning forks. But you guys are into pitchforks. No, but like tuning forks. Music could really speak to your soul, you know, as well. Like maybe you guys, music is a way that you guys express yourselves. Music can really calm you and soothe you too when you can't get your fix of nature. And yes, that's currently what I'm getting so far. Yeah, people feel like all of their problems can just kind of go away, or like if their problems were in a room and the door was open and like chaos was happening, if they're near you, it's almost like just being around you, your energy closes that door and they just feel grounded, as if they had gone into the forest, you know? They feel like people feel grounded and safe around you. Okay, now let's get into your oracle cards. We have following the path of another. Your path is being redirected where it should be. Embrace the dark. Shine your true light upon this earth. You are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. And this one is number 33. You have 21, 31, 33. And then be authentic with the number 7, no, with the number 11. Your way is the only way for you. Okay, and then we have Barbiel, number 39, Angel of Compassion. Metamorphosis, shift in consciousness, peaceful change, light codes, transform. I aid ascension through transformational soul healing and alignment with your higher purpose. Obsidian, October, follow intuition. It also has Pluto, Scorpio, and I forgot what this symbol is. And then you have Raziel with the number 8, Leo, and the Sun. angel of magic and mysteries, behind the veil, mediumship, divine wisdom, illumination, dreams, visions, dive deep. I enhance your spiritual gifts, infuse your heart with inner knowing, and reveal the secrets of source. Clear quartz, 1 week, many options. Yeah, I really do feel like you guys have a rich inner world. Like you have a rich dream world. We also have the first house, Saturn, and the earth, which is interesting because you also have the forest and the earth. And let me just take a sip of water, you guys. Yeah, I think I was saying something about you guys taking action or creating this, like, knowing the steps to take and doing them. I feel like you guys are going through that in your life right now, and a lot of people could even be envious of something like that, because not many people have this drive, but because you're able to channel this inner peace within you, you guys can just make that happen. With Embrace the Dark, again, it feels like this is something that you're currently going through or experiencing, but it was something that you were always meant to be able to do. And it's you guys just knowing that there is a dark and there is a light that exists, and both of them are part of existence, period. Like, that's it. You know, one cannot exist without the other. You have such a deep understanding. Again, it just feels like because you have this connection with the earth, this inner peace, you know, like, well, one can't exist without the other, so that's about it, you know? And that is a hard thing for many people to grasp. You know what I mean? You may be like, how is that a hard thing? Like, it seems pretty simple, but it's like, yeah, that's what's special about you, because it just makes sense to you. But there are a lot of people who still can't fathom why dark has to exist, why there needs to be this constant tug, right? They don't see that there is some good in dark and some bad in light, and like they don't see the balance, but you guys do. You guys see the grand scheme. You understand. It makes sense to you that there is a balance. And with the healing your heart, again, it just feels like you guys are so compassionate, and with the being authentic, that even feels like the case too. Like you guys are just doing your thing, you know? You're no longer swayed, if you ever were even in the past when you were younger, by other people's thoughts or opinions of you. You just go for what feels good to you, what feels right for you. You honor yourself in that way. And that is also something that makes you special, because a lot of people just go about living to please others, or to put on a front or a show, because they still haven't grasped the fact that this life is all about you, right? It's your life. But you guys are here just to be like that authentic expression of yourself. Like, you're not here trying to cover anything up. You're just trying to be, you know? And then again, we have the emphasis on the compassion and your magic and mysteries. And again, with the magic and mysteries, it's like how the forest has the colors up here and the dark down here. I feel like you guys are really good at balance and understanding balance, you know? And I feel like you guys even go through ups and downs in your life. You go through these phases of having like a dark period, and then you come back into the light. And I feel like even that is your gift. You guys experience balance more frequently than most people. Some people will get knocked out for a long time, or they're like overly optimistic in a false sense. You guys are authentic though. With the first house, again, I just feel like currently in your life, the emphasis is on you. Because it could have been that when you were younger, you were made to think you have to think about everybody else. Naturally, you do that. But I think now it's like, no, it's right for me to be only thinking about myself, because that's self-care. I also feel like with Saturn, You guys have a really wise presence and energy. You guys have an old soul. And with the earth, I feel like you guys have had many lifetimes on this planet. many. And that's another reason, like, you guys came here as like a guardian for the earth, you know? That's why you have that essence of Gaia within you. Okay, now let's roll the dice and see our final message here. We have the Aries, the 12th house, which is also Pisces energy. We have Uranus and an 8. Yeah, so you have Uranus and Pisces. Interesting enough, Saturn, Uranus, Pisces, those are all outer, well, Saturn isn't, but Uranus and Pisces are ruled, well, Pisces is not a planet, my bad, but it is the last sign of the zodiac. Uranus is an outer planet. The 8th house is Scorpio, which is ruled by Pluto. These are making me think of the outer planets. So I feel like you guys have such a deep grasp of things, more so than others. And you guys have a very, very sacred and hidden knowledge within you. Even here with magic and mysteries, like I feel like you guys are still learning about yourselves. And there is a part of you, like, you guys have such a deep knowing and understanding and such a sacred and ancient knowledge within you. It's just about you guys completely uncovering it. And you will, as long as you continue to be authentic to yourself. But yeah, and I feel like you guys are going to help contribute that to anybody who you encounter in this life. You know, you guys have a very special soul. Okay. All right, group 3, this was your group 3. Group 3, this was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Do you guys have sensitive ears? Do you have sensitive bodies? Please do share, okay? And also, before you guys go, I do sell custom crystal bracelets and I do personal readings. So if you guys are interested in those, you can reach out to me either through the contacts page on my website or through my email, which are both listed in the description box below. All right, you guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I would appreciate a thumbs up. I would also appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel, because I've got lots of fun stuff planned for you. And yeah, I'm sending you guys so much love. Lots of love to you, group 3. You're amazing. You're wonderful. And thank you for bringing and being such a presence of peace on this planet. I love you guys. Bye. Hey, group 4. Welcome to your reading. This is your group if you chose the healer card. I finished shuffling your cards, so let me grab them here. Oh no, oh my. I'm trying to do this with one hand. For what reason, I cannot tell you, because there is none. Oh, actually there is. It's called laziness. But let's get right into your reading, you guys. Off the bat, I'm just gonna move this here because you guys, oh, and let me ring the singing bowl. You guys got a lot of cards, so ding. Okay, there we go. So you have the Star, the King of Wands, the World, the Knight of Cups. You guys, I filmed 2 readings in one day today, so I am like loopy. And I had a client reading thing, so I'm like gone, you know. I haven't even had a real meal except for breakfast. I had sort of a meal for breakfast, but after that, it's just kind of, I had like 2 bars to snack. Oh no, I had a bar. Maybe I had 2 bars. I think I had 2 bars and chocolate. Like, that's the thing that's been keeping me going. I've been doing this stuff since like 12, and now it's almost 9 p.m. So for like 9 hours, 8 hours, we'll say, because I took a little break in between. So we have the Moon, So I'm tired. We have the Eight of Wands. So because you guys are the last group, I feel like I'm the loopiest with you. So just please bear with me, okay? Then we have the Sun and the High Priestess, as well as the Four of Wands. And the reason that I did it this way, that I did 2 readings in one day as opposed to spacing them out, is because I am going away. I'm going on a trip to visit a friend in another state, and I'm super excited, but I want to make sure that you guys still have content. I also want to make sure that, because I'll be going away for about almost 2 weeks, and I want to make sure that, you know, like there's still content for you guys, and when I come back, I don't have to rush to make content. So I'm going to be at least a week ahead. So I'm filming tomorrow. It's a busy week for me. So then we have the Hermit with Dervish, the Hanged Man with Taslim, I think that's how it's pronounced. The Ace of Coins. This is a beautiful card. The Shah of Cups, so that's the King of Cups. I feel like you guys are very emotional. Like you guys experience emotions very strongly. So if you're angry, you're angry. If you're happy, you're happy. You know, you're elated. I feel like you guys are very, I feel like you guys are also empaths. But like I said, like you guys are also like tuning forks. So like you experience emotions a lot, like extremely. Then you have, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm wondering if, Muman, have you chosen this pile? If so, let me know. I'm thinking of somebody. I call my mom Muman. So, hi mom, if you're watching this pile. So then we have, sometimes I call her that. Okay, anyway. Child, magical, light attributes, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Then shadow attributes, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Child, orphan, light attributes, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. And destroyer, light attributes. Look how pretty they made this. Light attributes, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. And shadow attributes, intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Okay. Sorry guys, I needed a moment. Alrighty then. Give me 1 sec to see what is special about you, group 4. I feel like you guys are really intuitive and you're very in tune. And honestly, I'm taking this High Priestess card very literally because I do feel like you guys could have been like a High Priest or a High Priestess in a previous life. You have this mystical energy around you. You also have like a very joyful presence. I feel like children and animals love you. You get along with kids very well, especially because you have two child cards here. So I feel like your inner child is very much alive. I feel like you guys also have a magical, mystical essence to your presence. You guys are very worldly, you know. I feel like you guys get along with people from different countries. Like you just have, you know how sometimes like stuff can get lost in translation and some people are not really good at communicating with others. I feel like you guys have this knack, you know, to to be able to communicate with with people from other countries very well. Like you just get along. Like normally, sometimes people don't get along because the cultures are so different and they have a lack of understanding. But I feel like you guys just get along with people from anywhere, you know? Like you guys can make a situation very lighthearted. I feel as though also you guys have a very creative presence and energy, and you guys could be really good entrepreneurs. Like you have an entrepreneurial spirit about you. And I do feel like you guys like to travel. So I know this is what is special about you, but we're just talking about what you like, what you don't like. You guys can be the life of the party, you know? You have such... I feel like you guys are, your presence is like attention grabbing, you know? So like, no matter where you are, like the energy, your energy makes things about you. Like it makes people focus on you, you know? Like it's just you have such a magnetic presence that people can't help but look at you. And like you bring people's inner child out into the world, you know? Like you make people laugh by acting like a kid, like, yeah, I feel like you guys make people laugh by acting like a kid. I also feel like you guys have been outcasted by your family many times in the past before and in previous lives too. And so you guys do try to look for family outside of home. And I feel like in this life, you do have the blessing of being able to find soul family people, soul friends. If you haven't found them yet, they're coming soon. You just have to continue to be authentic to yourselves and continue shining your light and being this lovable joy, bundle of joy to be around. I also feel as though you guys have very good psychic gifts. You have very strong psychic gifts. The only thing is you have to trust yourself more, which I feel like you guys are doing. I also feel like you guys are star seeds. You have a lot of galactic family surrounding you. You guys could have experienced a lot of I don't want to be here kind of stuff when you were younger because you were remembering your lives or the energy of your lives from those different star systems. I also feel as though, what else is it that makes you special? You guys are very beautiful. I feel like you guys are very beautiful. Like you have such an elegance to your appearance. You have a beautiful face, like your face shape, your hair. You're just very beautiful. I know that's a material world thing, but I do feel like that is one of the things that makes you special. Like you guys have a very ethereal beauty. People are very attracted to you. I also feel as though when you spend moments in silence, you get such deep and profound insights. Like some people may need to meditate for a couple of days, you know, but if you just have a day in silence, you get like access to so much information from like the matrix that makes up this world and this universe. You guys get a lot of downloads. I feel like you've also learned how to become more patient, because before you guys could have been quick to run or shift energies, right, to go from one place to another, but you guys have gone through so many deaths and rebirths in this incarnation alone that you've learned how to be still. You've gotten so much better at it. I also feel like you guys have this ability to create money. Like you guys have this ability to manifest money easily and quickly, you know, like you're always taking care of you. You never have to worry about missing out on a payment or something, even if you are experiencing a little bit of debt, because money comes to you, you know. I feel like you guys are very artistic and creative, and you dress in a very unique way. Like I'm seeing sparkles and glitter. And if that's not it, then you express that artistic stuff through actual physical art, like creativity. It doesn't seem like it's music or anything. It feels more so like physical canvas. So if you don't express it through your physical clothing, then or your physical appearance, you're expressing it through another physical form. Like I'm seeing a visual representation of your creativity. I also feel like the way that you guys communicate, you guys are really good communicators, and that's another thing that's really special about you. You're really good at saying what's on your mind. Like some people need to think about it. Some people become recluse, you know, when they experience something, but you guys, you just say what is on your mind. You say it as it is. You just let it out. Sometimes it could be a little harsh, but like, it's okay, you know, like that happens. We're human. We're not all perfect. And I feel like that's a special skill that not many people have, to just say exactly what you mean and what's on your mind. And again, I feel like you guys are really beautiful. You're really beautiful, and I'm seeing you're really eclectic, and like you guys tune into that star celestial energy really well and easily, and I feel like you channel it through your art. You're channeling it through your art. Okay, let's get some more info here. You guys are really good at starting new. I feel like maybe in the past you were never good at following through with things, like you were never good at completing things, but because of that, you've become very good at starting things. So that's a plus, because some people don't even get to the point where they start the thing they want to do, you know, and now the thing that you guys are focusing on is follow through. But because of all this stuff from the past, you guys are really good at initiating things, communication and stuff. Okay, then we have time to move on. Flow with the river, see where it takes you. You have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect emotions of others. Yeah, I feel like you guys are highly psychic, and you're highly intuitive and empathic. So I really do feel like you go through, I don't want to say like emotional mood swings, but because you're so empathic and you're so sensitive, I feel like you pick up other people's emotions to an extreme. Again, like a tuning fork or like a clear quartz, you know, like you amplify. So if somebody is experiencing frustration or anger, like you pick that up and you do it times 10, you express it for them, you know? Then we have dream big, dream with your heart, with the number 38, 36, and 42. Then you have 10, no longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. You also have 41 with NutAeum, angel of eternal youth. Oh, eternal youth, and you guys got 2 child cards in the sun. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys have such a childlike presence. Feeling whole, healing sun. Oh, healing sun, yeah, and star energy. And star, you have the sun and the star. Wow. Reversal of degenerative disease, pain-free. I send healing starfire to burn away feelings of separation from source, which is the root of all dis-ease. Garnet, December, things are improving. Oh, we're currently in December. Then we have the number 37. Hamiliel, angel of logic and perseverance, responsibility, development, precision, work, harvest, order, intellect, details. I help you reap the harvest of your full potential through a deliberate process of development. Peridot, August, you are ready. Number 37 and 41. And then this has Capricorn, Saturn, and Zeus. And this has Virgo, Mercury, and I forgot what that symbol is. Probably like Hades. No, not Hades. And then you have the number 26 with Sidriel, ruler of virtues. Miracles, create out of nothing, solutions, reverse hopeless situations, intervention. When you feel all hope is lost, I can help you successfully navigate what may seem like an impossible situation. Jasper, fall, there is a way out. And then we have the 6th house. And the solar eclipse. Okay. So I feel like, again, they're emphasizing the special skill of starting. Like, I don't think you guys realize how special of a skill it is, because most people do not start things, but you guys start things. I also feel like you guys are trendsetters. Like, you can do something and then a lot of other people start doing it after you. I also feel like you guys have the ability to see infinite possibilities for others. I think it's a little more limited for yourself, but for others, you're like, you can do this and this and this. Like, you're really good at hyping people up and seeing their true potential. So you can really make some people feel really good about themselves. I also feel, again, this presence of the youth. You know, you guys really do, like, your inner child is very much alive. You let them, like, live, be, you set them free. Sometimes you get in your head a lot, but it is something that you guys are overcoming and you're working towards. I also feel, again, like they're emphasizing your beauty. Like, you guys really are very, very beautiful. Let's see what else we can get here before I roll the dice. You're also, I know, like, in the past you could have had issues with running away from things, but I feel like you guys are also just good at leaving things that no longer serve you. Like, you don't stay around situations where, or people, if you can help it, that are mistreating you. You don't do that anymore. And you should take care of what you eat, you guys, because I feel like your body is going through a transition right now. So just be careful with the stuff that you eat. Be gentle with yourself. And yeah, I feel like you guys are going through some healing right now too. I know you chose the healer, but I feel like you guys are also going through healing. Let's see what else we can get here. And you really do help people's inner child come alive, you know? You express people's inner child through your silliness and through your being and your expression of you. And it helps people to be more expressed. Like, I'm getting, like, one of your superpowers is expression. And again, like, you're very unique, you're trend-setting, you know? Okay, so then we have the 3, Venus, Virgo, and 13. There's a lot of feminine energy here because Virgo is the Virgin and it's usually depicted by a maiden. Then you also have the 3, which is giving me not only Gemini and Mercury vibes, but specifically the Empress vibes, because you also have Venus and both of these are associated with the Empress. So again, I'm getting like you guys have a lot of divine feminine energy. I think this is also why you may lack a little bit of follow through in stuff in the past, because you had too much of the feminine energy and not enough masculine energy balance. But I do feel like you are healing that. And again, there's emphasis with Mercury because Virgo is ruled by Mercury and the 3rd house is ruled by Mercury. So I do feel like you guys have, and Gemini is a Mercury sign. So I feel like you guys are really incredible, like, communicators, and your mind is very quick. You're very quick, which again in the past could have led to overthinking and anxiety, but now it's like your mind is quick, you know, and you're overcoming that. You have a very intelligent mind. And again, like I said, you guys are good at new beginnings. Like, you have not given up. You've been through so many deaths and rebirths and you have not given up yet, you know? But yeah, okay. I know that was a bit of an abrupt stop, but that was your reading group 4. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Are you as silly as you're coming across in this reading? Do people say that you're like a kid, you know? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. And if you like this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. I'd also appreciate if you guys supported the channel by subscribing to it. You guys have been so wonderful, and it's really nice to get to do this reading for you. So thank you for being here, and thank you for coming through in this reading. I'm sending you guys lots of love. And yeah, group 4, that was it. And by the way, I do custom crystal bracelets and private readings, so if you're interested in that, you can reach out to me either through the contacts page on my website or through my email. But yeah, that was it for this reading. If you guys would like to see more from me, I've got lots of fun stuff planned. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys a lot. Bye, group 4.